Hello, my beautiful souls. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your daily tarot reading for Thursday, November the 26th. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to express my appreciation and gratitude for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you're new to the channel. And I meditated, of course, on the energy overall for the day before beginning. And the message that came through was beyond thankful. How fitting for the day, given it's Thanksgiving. And I feel like it's going to be a very nostalgic day. Given the holiday, I feel like it's going to put us all in that mindset of looking back, but also very exciting at the same time. But let's get started. Let's first pull a message or two from the Moonology deck. Probably should have taken them out of the box first. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have to begin this reading for Thursday, November the 26th? Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty. First we have, the answers you need are coming. It feels like, given it's a day where it's very nostalgic and we're all looking back at the good times, the bad times, given this has been a crazy year, right? It does feel like certain things that you need answers to, or are questioning, or don't have all the, the blanks filled in, are coming. I don't see them happening on this day, because, you may just, I feel like it's more a day to focus on what you're thankful for and what, maybe even just being a little nostalgic, but it's not a day for those answers and blanks to be filled in, but they are coming. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. I mean, who hasn't gone through difficulties this year, right? But it does feel like for a lot of us individually, where our karmic cycle is coming to an end, or, changes, like I've been saying in these past daily reads, that we're making, adjustments that we're making to our daily routine and our life in general, are assisting in that tough cycle ending. And new days beginning for us, brighter days on the horizon. And although there is a lot this year that we can each individually say we're not thankful for, it is a day where you will realize how thankful you are, even for those rough times, even for those tough times, for that tough cycle, if you will, because it all taught you so many good lessons and helped you become a stronger version of you, and has led you inevitably to where you are today and moving forward. Let's continue by doing some shuffling so we can pull 4 tarot cards for the day. Decided to use the Light Seers deck today, even though I don't usually do that for the dailies. 1 shuffle. Second shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have to continue this daily read for Thursday the 26th? Interesting. Keep them coming. What else do we have? Balance is coming. All right, and then I'm going to pull the last 2 from the top. Ooh, love it. Some of you might start off the day, I don't see you ending it that way, but some of you might start off the day working towards something that you are passionate about, whether it's a business project, a job, even though it is a holiday. I feel like that's how passionate you are, that's how dedicated you are. You decide to even start the holiday off by doing just that. Alrighty, so we're starting off with the Tower card. It's interesting because the day starts off with a Tower moment, which, as we all know, is when Spirit in the universe comes in and knocks a situation out of your life in order to replace it with something better and healthier. Ooh, no more overthinking. We're all, we all at times overthink, some more than others, of course. But I feel like a lot of you who are drawn to this video overthink way too much. Whether you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night thinking, and you can't stop your mind, or you can't fall asleep at night, or just throughout the day you're questioning yourself and everything, and where you're heading and where other people are heading, and if you have done this wrong or that wrong. So Spirit in the universe sees and has been watching all of this, and has been observing and thinks that you do way too much of it. And so they're coming through and knocking that out in one way, shape, or form, so that you can have a clearer mind, so you can feel better about things moving forward, because that may have had some sort of role, or taught you some lessons in that past tough cycle, but it doesn't have a place in your future. And it's side by side with the answers you need are coming. And I feel like in order to have those blanks filled in order to get those answers you need for your situation moving forward, you can't have that cluttered mind and mindset. You can't have those negative thoughts and questioning yourself and everything else running through your mind when those answers come in. You won't even notice they're there, or you may just kind of, brush them aside because you're too busy focusing on everything else. It's for your benefit in the end, don't forget. The Two of Cups to move right along. So the first half of the day wraps up, or starts to come to an end, and you spend time with a soul connection. Or for some of you, it's 2 soul connections. For some of you, it's spending time with new people. I feel like for some of you meet new people at this time, or you just spend time with those who you're closest to, those you consider family, your soul connections, your soul tribe, if you will. Isn't that how the day is supposed to be? And then we're moving on to the second half of the spread / day, and we have the 7 of Cups. And it feels like you have a lot to do, whether it's prepping for Thanksgiving dinner, or whether it's prepping for people coming over, or you seeing people, planning for your future, whatever it is for you. It feels like you have a lot of options and decisions to make, a lot of, just a lot to do, a lot to accomplish in one way, shape, or form, however it relates to your situation. And it's side by side with this end of a tough cycle approaches. And I do feel like as you have a lot to do and question things, moving, when we look back, part of that nostalgic feeling of the day, you have to realize that although you have a lot to accomplish and a lot in your mind, again, that tough cycle is coming to an end. It will feel like a more simplistic future is ahead of you, which I believe we were talking about in Wednesday's reading. But it does feel like at this point in the day, you're very strategic, kind of trying to balance a lot. And what a beautiful note to end the day on. We have the Sun card. And you end the day feeling so happy, so joyful, because you were able to spend the day with people who are closest to you, who mean a lot to you. You were able to look back and be nostalgic, but not dwell on the negatives. You maybe even were able to see the positive in some of the difficult situations you encountered in this past year, even though we still have a month ahead of us, but not the point. And it's aligned with this 2 of Cups, and I do feel like spending time with those people, those connections, even if it's just 1 or 2 of them, brings you this happiness. It makes you glow on a different level. And even if it's new people for some of you, who you don't normally spend the holidays with, it still brings you that genuine happiness. And with that said and done, I once again more than appreciate and am grateful for all of your likes and comments and subscriptions if you are new to this channel. And I hope this reading was truly helpful. Hope you have the most amazing Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. Bye.